Hi. Wait, no, this is not. I mean, this is supposed to be how it is, but it is not how it actually is today because I still have food coma and I'm going to slack off for a bit until I am. Yeah, maybe I should pin comment saying that, and I will actually get to programming soonish, I hope. Uh, why am I hearing myself? Oh, because I have way too many tabs open and I have two instances of this. Let me see. Yeah, this is incredibly scuffed. It's a scuff as always. Yeah. Anyways, yes, I am slacking off and do whatever. So yes. Um. Wait. Did I? I did not mute my headset. Okay. And also, I don't like this. Let me try to change the setting a little bit because I feel like that just now is not. Um. Something like this. I don't know. Yeah. Let's try this again. Yeah, I actually forgot. I feel I skipped a part. I feel like there's probably some kind of like bridge or instrumental that I'm not remembering. But no, I mean I'm just playing whatever I feel like, so there's that. Like this is literally everything's unplanned. until I feel like programming. I think I can blow my nose. There's allergies. 1 minute. Okay, I don't know. What do I toast this out? Whatever. What do I play? I guess I try the thing that I started yesterday and see if it sounds any better today. Wait, am I? Is my voice even? I I'm not too low, right? I hope not. Anyways, yeah. I need to figure out that part. But anyways, yeah. Wait, how does instrument? There's instrumental here, and I don't know how it. I feel I should know how this goes. Um, I'm not sure if I care enough right now to actually look it up and actually practice it. I think it's like um, yeah. How does it go? I don't remember. It's something like no. Okay, I don't remember. I'm not gonna try. I can save it for next time because it's hard. I feel like at some point I should actually have this kind of like set list, like on the screen saying like what have I played. and what have I not played. But whatever, at some point I can start doing that. I feel like right now I'm just gonna play a couple more things and get back to programming. I feel like I mean, okay, first of all, about the song, I guess. I wish there is, how should I say it, less light pollution in this city, so we can actually go stargazing, or I mean, even in the comfort of our own, rooms. It would be so nice if we can just, turn off the light and look out the window and see stars. But of course, that's not how it is right here, right now in our what is it called? Yeah. But anyways, yeah, that came from the the songs about stargazing. Yeah. But also I feel like the last part, like the part after the instrumental, after the piano instrumental, I mean like this after this thing, this I've, like this part I was surprising that I could do, but then the part right after that, it needs like quite a bit more arranging work. Like I feel like for that part I don't even know what to play. Is the thing. Yeah, I feel like I kind of want to play something else before I actually get into programming because I'm just procrastinating at this point. So why not, right? So what else do we play? Or if there's nothing, then we should just program. Um, so I want to play something, but nothing comes to mind specifically that I can actually play. Which is really funny because so I was eating out and on the way there and back, I was actually looking at I was actually listening to Spotify, and I remember there was some stuff that they were playing. Oh, yeah, this is what I wanted to play, I think. Um, what I want to play but cannot, but we can try. Yeah. Actually, I don't even know what is the correct start to this, but why not? Yeah, I don't know. Beginning is a bunch of arpeggio, but after this is the actual thing. it is. I know it's very different from what it should be, but I, I was playing whatever I feel like. Yeah. Anyways, let's actually do the programming. After I reset everything and move back to my desk. So, I mean, I can chat while doing this. I just need to move my cups back to the desk and make sure that nothing strange is open on my desktop. I mean, on my laptop, and then I can start sharing my screen and get some programming done. Finally, I guess I still feel like slacking off a little bit more. I just don't feel like programming, but I know I should. Like, this is a work day. Yeah, I guess there are things that this is. I kind of just want to like sit here and chill out a little bit, but you know what? Yeah, no, let's actually slowly get started and have a bit of this coconut water coffee thing that I made. Yeah, so where are we? Well, I need to start. Well, I need to close the stuff that has to be closed, and then I need to start sharing my screen. So how do I do this? There, yeah. And then I need to. Oh, right. I need to monitor the chat. I mean, the chat is already being monitored, but I can monitor it again in a slightly better way. I mean, not by doing this, but doing actual chat monitor. Wait, you guys cannot hear this, right? I'm not about to get DMCA'd off the face of the earth. I'm not. Okay, good. Yeah, I'm looking at this what is it called? Yeah, so catch a breath for a bit. Okay, and then unpin this and goes back to, I don't know, the project link being being this, yeah, maybe I should pin this, and let's actually attempt to get started. Not this project, the other project, which would be a where are we? This one, right? It has to be this one. And then what do I want to do with this? I want to say that, well, last time I actually wrote some draft, so I want to just adapt this what is it called? I want to adapt this to the draft. So what's going on here is that, well, you have 4 different, yeah, maybe I should say what is this? This is homomorphic encryption, which is it's good to finally, I mean, I feel like I should be working on my main project a bit more as well. I feel like going back to sleep or playing video games or something. I really feel like very low motivation today. Which is, I mean, it's really funny how I'm turning on the stream and just being very low motivation from there, but still, yeah. You can barely hear this. Yeah. So where are we? I mean, that means I need to listen to some other things that give me motivation. I guess this might be good. I don't know. Yeah. Okay. So where are we? Right. Okay. So we have some stuff that. I mean, you guys can also see the project description, which is in the tab I just closed. That's amazing. But this is kind of what I want to do. If I can attempt to close this as well. Yeah, so the actual project description is here, so you guys can look if you are interested. But anyways, this is just the typical formal verification project, and now we are going to. Why are we yawning so much today? I feel like I actually slept enough. Did I sleep enough? Let me check. I don't know what's in my browser history, so I'm just going to do this and take a look at my browsing history to see if I can infer like when did I sleep last night. Let me see. Yeah, I slept at like 2 something, and I came back to my laptop at like 10:50 something. So I guess I slept a bit less than 8 hours. Yeah, which is fine, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. Like I feel like I should have more energy than this, especially with a cup of coffee in front of me. I feel it's literally just this project makes me, yeah, yeah, make me, what is it called? Right. Yeah. So actually, let's just figure out like what do I actually want to do here with this project. So there is this I'm just thinking out loud. So there is this thing what is it called? Linear algebra is hard. Good that we are not doing linear algebra today. We are just doing something else that's also hard. There is the oracle. I I should just use a drawing tablet. So let me grab my drawing tablet and slowly actually draw this because I have no idea what's going on here. And I'm incredibly slow today. I mean, I don't want to say I'm always slow. That is too much a self-deprecation. But no, I'm slower than average today, and even on average, I'm not particularly fast. So there's that. Where are we? We do this and that. Is this working? It is. Okay, excellent. So where are we? So we have this oracle. That gives me 4 things. That gives me that gives me deck and ink, and then kitchen, and then eval. Because that is the that's oracle that the adversary gets. But then now we want the adversary to be able to call any of this. So this is my adversary, and it gives a how should I say it? It should give a I decryption query, and also what is it called? After it makes all its decryption queries, it should guess the guess B star. Okay. And then there is the game, right? Well, somewhere there is a game, but I don't know where or how does a game do things. So let me see. So let's actually figure this out. So the standard, wait, no, this keychain is never called by the adversary. That would be very broken. So this oracle actually, yeah, actually let's figure out what's the standard picture before we move on to this factorized picture. So in the standard picture, we have the, wait, what? Who is doing what? There's a game and there's a oracle. So the game, where is the game? Like somebody does a keygen, but who? I feel like I'm forgetting how this goes. Let me see. Like somebody is going to generate the encryption key. But yeah. Anyway, so I guess I can also attempt to chat a bit, to do like a bit of the typical chatting stream thing once I actually figure this a bit out. But I was not sure. That's why I just label this stream as, just programming question mark, because I don't know if it's going to be programming and chatting. But we can always see. I mean, we can check if we are able to, but if we cannot, then we cannot. So what is going on here? Let's see. Oh, what is that? Okay, good. Yeah, whatever. Let me see. I feel like, yeah, I feel like this is something I should know a bit better, especially because this is supposedly my main project, and it is just, huh? Oh, the key generation is done. Is it done automatically? Well, that is really, how should I say it? I mean, there's this initialization thing, which is, oh, get key. So you want the adversary to, I mean, that's not standard, but it works, I guess. But that is not how it should go, no? Let me see. Because in the usual, yeah, anyways, yes. Yeah, I feel like part of why I'm feeling so tired is also because just, life. Just that there is, a what is it called? Like, it's funny that I'm not sure, like, I mean it's the thing I was talking about like last time, right? With a VTuber, with the popular VTuber like Amane Kanata was her name. She leaving the she decides to quit being a VTuber due to health reasons. That was, I guess, one of the what is it called? One of the things. But besides that is also, oh wait, what's going on here? Well, there is, yeah, I feel like in terms of like, wait, I'm just staring at this, and yeah, but and I guess there's always the also a bunch of other just negative things in the world that makes it tiring, and that makes me want to just, I don't know, just a I don't know, just not think about anything and just play video games all day. Yeah, but I guess that is never a super healthy mindset. So there's that. I guess the other thing is that research like this is supposed to be fun. So, I mean, at some point, this is fun, but I just don't remember how any of this works. Because it's been a bit. So this is, I guess this is a kind of standard picture. So let me try this. So this is a O inc, O eval, and O deck. And then there is a reply, and then or oracle reply, and then there is a what is it called? And then there is the guess, which is B star. Okay, so what do I do here? Let me think. Because here I want to say two things are similar. Okay. So here I want to. So what is this standard picture here? This is saying the hmm, this is saying I need more tea and more coffee and more like what is it called? More unhealthy sugars. Let me go make some tea and I will be right back. Oh, I don't mean this. I mean this. Okay. I guess yeah, the other thing is that side projects, like what I was working on the other day, is just more fun in the sense that in a sense that there's just no there's no responsibility attached. As opposed to just this right here. I mean, this is like, it's like basically if I don't do it, then nobody is going to. And or I don't know, at least, yeah, there's no team. Well, yeah, there's basically no other person leading the project. It's maybe the right way to put it. And also, I need to, do it to graduate. So there's that. So this is just, a mix between what is supposed to be fun, um, and what is, just obligation. Yeah. So, but anyways, um, yeah, and then there's of course the other dimension of how well am I being able to chat on stream while drawing these pictures or figuring out what's going on here. Or I should just think out loud and explain my thought process at least. Instead of, I mean, the ideal scenario is that I can just, use like, I don't know, 70 or 80% of my computational resource on this and use the other 20% for chatting and it would still be enough. But I feel like right now I'm just, at some point it might be, but I feel like right now I'm just out of breath for I don't know why. But I don't think the air in my room is that bad. And also haven't been moving around so much. And it's not like, I mean, I don't have any other symptoms, so I don't really think I have like COVID or anything. But like, I'm just out of breath and I don't think I'm that out of shape. So I don't know what's going on. Like, why am I out of breath? It's so strange. But let me see. So what do we have here? We have this and that, and then we want to do what? So the thing is that I want to treat this separately. I want to use this like this package laws things. A package law, which is this a concept you have in, well, I don't even know. It's a thing that it's a thing that I'm trying to figure out as well. And also, like, where is the security game? I mean, there is the implicit game of the adversary just poking the oracles until it does something, but I don't think that is how it can go right now. Yeah. So I think we will actually have to have a game here. So there is adversary should give a let me see. Oh, but this is really, really tricky to do if I want to do it that way. A it would have to be something like, I mean, okay. So so there is a game somewhere above. So there is some kind of game. Let me see. But then I feel like there is also some notion of the entire adversary over here. So this is the entire adversary. I should use a different thing here. So there is an adversary over here. But then this is made out of this internal, yeah, maybe that's what's missing, right? Now it is made out of this internal this internal thing. let a how should I say it, made out of this internal a vectored adversary. Yeah. Okay, so it guess it does something like this, and then let me see. And if I had this, is this good? Like I don't actually have to do much else, right? Because then now there is no game above. Like if I had this, then it feels like I did not need this anymore, right? I just do this and then yeah, but how do I actually make it a bit more, how should I say it? A bit more it's literally a wrapper. So this A factor should just not be A factor should just not be part of this okay, so I guess the thing is the relation between this and this is not that they are composed as packages, but is that one is literally the internal of the other. Is that possible? I wish that is possible, but is it? Let me see. Because you have a oh, there's also is there initialize? That there has to be initialized, but I forgot where or how. Let's see. A or maybe there's no initialize. Let me see. Yeah, it's like in this kind of package situations, how do you, because it, to me it feels like packages are linked together in maybe this way. Fine, maybe just let me draw it this way. It's linked together this way. So it's like this kind of picture where I'm just trying to wrap a package using another package. I'm not sure if that is possible. Let me think. A if I it's strange, isn't it? Might be possible? Question mark. But no, this is strange. Let me see. A let me see. Well, I guess there's always this kind of like protocol design-ish thing I can do, but then I'm not sure if that is like, I don't know, like that is not how it should go, right? Or is it? Maybe it is. Let's see. So it is saying that let me see here. So it wants to be able to call encryption and it wants this I stack thing. So I guess if I really wanted, then this would be a let me see, because this is really strange. Like I want this like pink box to either be below this a factored or it should be above. I'm not sure because I feel like either of the orders of the composition do not make sense. So what if I wrap it? Is there a way to wrap it? If I wrap the package, then actually let me just look. Yeah, like actually read the manual on what is going on here, because this is strange. Like, okay, so there is a package, very nice things. You can do parallel or sequential compositions or identity package, but you cannot like, how should I say this? Like, doesn't look or feel like there is a way to wrap one package inside the other, right? Unless you can. What is this? It imports eval from, yeah, so it calls this. It's fine, but then it's like, how do I... Yeah, like what I want to do is something that maybe makes no sense. And that's troubling. Let me see. Because if I have only something that is just right above a unless this thing is actually right, it's actually just above and not below. It's literally just this. Let me see. So I wanted my thing to, let me see. Sorry, let me put my nose again. Oh, not here. No, I just need to mute. Yeah. Okay, yeah, where are we? So we want to do this funny thing. What if I literally just put just one box above this and kind of say that is what it is? Does that even make sense? Let me think. Maybe it does. But then what about the what is it called? A the a I mean, it makes sense, I guess. I'm not sure. So I want to wait. No, but this is not right. This is not right because wait. No, like there. If I really did this, then I would want something like this, and this is hard to model. Like, yeah, this is strange. So it's like, how do I handle this? The directions of the arrow is not. Well, I wouldn't say it's like not right per se. It's just annoying. Wait, no, but oh, really strange. Let me see. So it's like when so a thing text that, and then it gives. Wait, but no, like this is, huh? It wants a, oh, like when it, oh, like when this is called, it gives, yeah, no, this is really, it's a huge headache. Let me see. Yeah, this is, it's doable. It's just really terrible protocol design. If I really do it the way I thought this, if I really force this to be a what is it called? Yeah. But there's also no better way, right? Unless there is this a what is it called? This game thing. That basically just says that, well, actually does that even help? Like if I have a game, like why would it, like if I specify my own game, my own challenger, that is not going to help me much is either, is it? I mean, it's like, okay, fine, so I can just poke the thing, using the last query result and expecting it to give me the next query. Let's simplify the interface a little bit and might be sensible? Question mark. Let's see. What is adversary in the in SS proof? It's actually just, I mean, it does something, but I don't know what. So it's like it. I think it's literally just something that exports exports run. Yeah, but then it doesn't really say what it imports, right? I mean, in principle, it imports a Oracle or something like that. Let me see. What's a game? A game is a sorry, it's zero package, and then it. Yeah, so it's just getting a collection of oracles here and another collection of oracles here, and you want to distinguish them. So this is the so it literally imports anything, I think. Or at least it doesn't really say what it imports. So I guess a type checker or whatever type inference would just make this import everything that is exported by this, which would be sensible, yeah. And then, but that is maybe not exactly useful here, question mark. Because here we wanted the adversary to be more structured. A thing like this vectored adversary, it just calls like this. This decryption query should be called in order, right? Let me get some tea because this is crazy. I don't even know what kind of tea am I going. You know what? Let's give matcha another try. But I feel I need to do something with this matcha. Like if I just literally just drink it by itself, I feel like this is just, I'm not sure. Either I'm making it wrong or this is just not the or this is just or it's just bitter because it's not, yeah, whatever. I mean, it smells decent, I guess. I'm not sure if I've added like too much or too little matcha powder. This is so strange. Confusing. Very confusing. What is this? So then I do this, and then it doesn't really say how much. Yeah, it just says find my favorite strength of matcha. It doesn't really say if I like how strong should I be brewing this. Does it say? Yeah, it does recommend milk and sweetener. Let me just try it once more with maybe just by itself. Let me go grab chopsticks to stir it. I'll be right back. Okay, where are we? We're getting very confused by this funny looking picture, and we are not programming. I thought we would be programming today, but apparently we're not programming yet. And it's hard to get to a point where I could be programming, which is trouble. What if I have literally just a game above this. Let's forget about having general adversaries. I can just say that okay, fine. So my game is a okay, so forget about all of this. And let's just say that my game is so let's say this is going to bail me out, right? Because this is just going to do this and this and a and this, right? So then you are just going to say, wait, you don't need, right, you do, because, right, yeah. So this, the game is going to forward this, right? Yeah, so the game forwards that for all the queries, and after that, it asks the adversary to produce a guess, and then it checks the guess question mark. But then who initializes the bit? This is strange. Let me think. Yeah, like this is yeah. So the bit B and no, okay, this doesn't really matter because I just wanted to make sure that this is the same in between two different games, which would be oh no, it does matter a little bit, right? I hate this feature. Listening to something else. I don't know what else to listen to. Yeah. So last night I was listening to some old songs of Sayuri. That's why we have her on the recommendations again. Let's, of course, yeah. Yes. Yeah, I feel like, I mean, one of these days I will learn how to play this. Okay, yeah, actually this is a perfect thing to listen to because this is the thing that I could not play correctly just now. But anyways, yeah. So let's say we had this, then the game could do this, and then who does keygen would be the same as before. The oracle does keygen. Between that, or the game would have to what is it called? Would have to provide it. Either way is fine. Just this is slightly annoying that this is a there's this protocol design thing that makes it a bit annoying. So let me see. Huh. Um 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 strange. So how do I do this? I guess I would have to do something that is. Yeah, I don't know. This is really strange. Well, okay. So I guess by having this thing above, at least I can just do keygen here. In that case, it will this will what is it called? Or instead of game, let me just call it challenger. Yeah. So now this is a challenger, and then so it does keygen, and then it sets the key here. So there is this. I think this might be a bit better. So this is set key, and then it is done like all the way from here. In that case, there's no need for a bunch of initialization related checks, which I think makes certain things a bit easier to think about. So I do this, and then okay, so then now it does keygen here, and then after the keys are set up, you do a yeah, but the protocol here is still a bit annoying to write down because now you need like unless you want a huh um 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 yeah, instead of if can I just do like next query, yeah, maybe I can. So instead of this, I can just say a next query, next decryption query, and then this is a I don't know, this is set a yeah, I think this makes things both a bit better and a bit worse. I'm not sure because then if I did this and then did this, it is like a how should I say it? And then this is a set, and then I don't know, this is a reply decryption query, I guess. If I did this, then I would be able to, you know, a do something like a well, okay, this goes here, and then what challenger would do is essentially this, and then that, right? So this is step one, and then it basically a did, and then two is that it repeats this for however many for q times, and then step three it guesses, and then it outputs a guess, right? Or does it output a guess? No, like somebody would have to, what is it called? Somebody would have to sample B star. Who does it? Let me think. Because either ways, I want to say two things are close. And the two things I want to say are close are do they have to do with B being 0 or 1? They don't, right? They are just a do I have to fix a B is 0 case or B is 1 case? Let me see. Maybe I don't either. So in that case, the challenger itself can just be in charge of this as well, right? So the challenger do this in the in step 0, and then he does a he do keygen. He sets a key in the oracle, and then after that, he runs the adversary by trying to get the it try to get the next decryption query, and it replies whatever the result is to the adversary. It calls the oracle on behalf of the adversary, and it returns the result. While the adversary can call this tool by itself. That is, yeah, that might be the picture that we want. And that is a bit more annoying to think about, because the other thing that, yeah, because there is the easier thing, which is, yeah, I feel like the standard picture is that the adversary can literally just say, how should I say this? Yeah, the standard picture is that the adversary can just call any of these, but it doesn't. Yeah, but in our picture it cannot. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, I guess in the standard picture you also. But yeah, I feel like in the standard picture is like. Yeah, I feel like this is really strange because it's, how should I say this? Challenger and the Oracle is usually the same entity, but this kind of frameworks kind of just forces you to split the entity into two. But then does that really matter? Let me think. I mean, it should not an unexpected error occurred. That is funny. Okay. I feel like at some point I should just, yeah, you know what? Let's just keep going for a couple more hours, and then at some point we should just switch this to a gaming stream, because I feel like I'm actually like just having like really low motivation today. I feel like I'm not going to have another like 5 hour programming stream today, even if I wanted to. But okay, whatever. So this seems somewhat reasonable, but let me see, because this still feels like yeah, okay. So let me see here. A lot of this is just, how should I say it, outdated and maybe no longer in the way that we like. So let's see, how do I fix this? Okay, I think funny enough, this might be the situation that makes a what is it called? This might be a We might be getting to a more interesting part where we can do while chatting if I really tried. So let me see, can I try? I feel I'm still so low energy and not fully sure. Yeah, I guess we can always chat about Taiwan. This is, yeah, why am I yawning so much? I feel like, yeah, I mean, how should I say this? Like, I feel like I'm not so I know like sleep debt or whatever is the thing, but I really don't feel like I'm like, chronically low on sleep. Like, I feel like I've paid back most of my sleep debts. So I feel like I should be able to do this. Yeah, I don't know. Also, I feel I just didn't pay attention to this. I still don't know which part did I miss earlier. Um, yeah, I guess it's also just the sheer amount of things that I have to do here just makes things very disorienting. Fine, okay. So now we have so we have Oracle, and then let me see we have Oracle, but now just not but now not just Oracle, but also the Challenger, right? So let me see hmm. Actually, how long have I been? Yeah, I feel I'm almost tempted to just go back to sleep right now, because this is, the more I look at this, the more motivation I lose. Which is really strange. Yeah, I should not be losing so much motivation. Okay, fine, let me try this. If I listen to a correct thing, it might help. Yeah, let's try. Okay, so let me see. Yeah, I guess the other thing is I'm still waiting for my matcha to kind of cool down a bit into a temperature that I can actually drink. I'm kind of hoping that once I actually get a bit more caffeine into my body, I would be able to function a bit better. Yeah, I guess a crazy idea is to just play video games until I get caffeine and then I can start programming, but that's never going to work, so I shouldn't try that. Okay, so I guess, yeah, the other problem is that when I change this is going to break. And I mean, there's also this entire, you don't need this anymore. And then, okay, fine. So how about a simulator? What does my simulator say here? So if I had this, then will I be able to prove it's secure by saying that my simulator would do what? Let me see. So my simulator will try to simulate would kind of a would be adversary against the INCPA game, and then it would interact with this adversary and try to emulate the or try to simulate the INCPA game, and the simulator will basically just take over this entire part. Well, is it true? Let me see. Um, Wait, what's going on? No, the simulator would. What would the simulator do? Yeah, I feel like this is exactly the thing that is not. It's hard to make secure because it's like okay, fine. So for all what is it called? Mm, oh, but things can share memory that might help, right? So do I want to a is that what I want to do? Let me think. Oh, the simulator should definitely do something down here. Because we want to simulate both this and this. So it's like okay, but if I had a simulator here and here, then what does it like? This is not. So I think I still want a what is it called? I don't want this factorization to be part of the challenger, I don't think. I want this to be another adversary. So I actually want to break this into two. What's this? My brain is free dead right now. But okay, so I want to break this into two different layers. One layer does only this and nothing else. And the other layer does actual challenger things. And I guess if I did that, then I might or might not even need I might or might not even need this anymore. Maybe I wouldn't. Okay, so what do I want to do here? I want to say that the actual adversary is made up of what is it made up of um two parts, right? I want to say the first part adversary does just this, and the second part adversary is this. Right. So I want to say this is right. So this is the first adversary, and this is the second adversary, and they're a okay, and their what is it called? Their interface together is just this and this, which makes a lot more sense, yeah. And then how about okay, then this set key and challenger issue becomes basically orthogonal now, right? Because now my adversary just has this just has these three things. Okay, so now the follow-up question is if I'm able to. Oh, okay. So instead of for all A, I would just say for all factorized A, and then this like a multiplication like this product A. Okay, good. And why is it that my matcha is taking so long to cool down? It's really funny because earlier I was drinking coffee because I thought that would give me more energy, but now I still, yeah, so bitter. I think I need to at least add sugar. Which is really unlucky because like I know you are not supposed to add sugar to matcha. I feel like the ones I've had before also did not require me to do some nonsense like this. But I guess it is what it is. I mean, at some point, actually, can you even add like umeshu to matcha? I mean, I'm not going to drink right now, but just curious. Some point I should try if I can. Hmm. Okay, yeah, I think just have a sip of that, and also having taken a look at this, make me feel a little bit better now. So what do I do? Okay, so I have well, okay, fine. Let's think a bit more about the simulator then. So the simulator works the same as before, right? Basically, I have this. Let's say I have this two stack adversary, and then now I just need to say that my simulator acts on this entire like two stack adversary, right? I just say this, just say that okay, now my simulator basically just goes what's going on? My simulator just goes, this is funny. Simulator goes here, right? I mean, not here, but this is goes here, and let me just swap this too. So, wait, which one? Oh no, the simulator should take over this entire part, and then you should do yeah, it should cut it should cut a bunch of things out from here. Yeah. Actually, for this set key thing, how much or what do I? It's totally orthogonal, right? It seems and feels orthogonal. Having it make things a bit how should I say it? Mm, a bit more standard instead of enforcing this assertion ready thing. It should just be yeah, it should just be up here. Yeah, I feel like that is just good practice and that I should do, just not sure if I should do it now. Hmm. Yeah, anyway, so I guess that tells me what do I want to do. I don't feel like doing it right now, but I feel like at some point I should do it. There's so much I know I should do, but it's like, okay, fine, if I start clicking around, is it going to give me motivation to do it? Yeah, I feel like the other I feel like the other thing might be just the strand that is built up. Because I feel like, I mean, yesterday I was only streaming piano, but I also have been programming for a bit yesterday. And I feel like it really adds up. You know what? If that is the case, then maybe I guess what is it called? Like, guess one of the what is it called? Compromise is that I work on a side project that is sorry, that's a bit easier. In that case, I wouldn't have to do this thing that is actually challenging. I'm looking at the wrong file. I'm not sure why I always have the simulator open. Yeah, so yeah, I feel like there should really be both the oracle and the challenger, and the challenger sets sets a key to the oracle, and also initializes the adversary. Because otherwise, like just doesn't feel right for the adversary to poke the like this feels like anti-pattern. Like this should not be. This really should not be why it is. Like this is not where it's at. I mean, this is correct, but this is a typical kind of scuff that you don't like seeing. Hmm. Guess the other thing is fine. So right now, these two are not tied to each other's yet, so I can change these two at whichever order I like. But then, oh, that is why I had the simulator open just now, because the simulator is actually going to break, right? Let me check. What is it? I just realized that I could be working on the easier part of the same project, which will solve all of the challenges on not being sure what to work on. Yeah, but let me take another quick look to try to recall what's going on here. So this is a simulator, and it has a it has a set. What's it called? It has a set a right. It has a set interface, but then it doesn't. Oh, is it this? Um, what is going on here? I want to say that for all, yeah, I just say there exists a reduction, but I don't actually a Oh, so instead of this, I should be, what is it called? Hmm? Yeah, this is funny looking. Let me see. Yeah, I don't know for sure, but this is saying that now this is a what's this? This like dependent type nonsense. Um, what is this? Yeah, I almost want to say this is why like people end up, a how should I say this? Like why people say Lin is going to be the better theorem prover in the long run, because Lin is going to just eventually just going to, like, it makes more sense than whatever this is. I mean, neither really makes sense, but still, yeah. Anyways, so where are we? We are going to. Okay, so I guess there are kind of two things we can do. One is to just start reworking things to, yeah, to line things up here. Or I can at least, work on something easier. So at least things would be moving along. So let me see. Yeah. So maybe let me look at what are the easier things to work on here, just so I have something. Um, are these even used right now? I know some of them is, but why do we have so much of things just commented out? I don't know. Hey, yeah, okay, so it's saying that this is a proper distribution, sure. Let me see. I still don't know if I used this anywhere. Maybe I did I? Let me see. Because I almost feels I did not. Because we've just been using this. I mean, yeah. Do we? I don't remember how any of these things work. It's been way too long since I touched this project the last time, and this is bad. Like I really should be doing. I really should be. How should I say? Working on this project more often. Otherwise, I'm never going to graduate. Yeah, this is. Yeah, by looking at this, like, this is really, really, really a huge headache. Okay, fine. So, what am I doing for noise flooding? For noise flooding, I mean, I have construction, right? So what is, oh, Gaussian vector? Maybe, oh, that was actually just out of curiosity. What is this? Um, okay, yeah. Might as well look at other ones just out of curiosity. It's blank? Why is this blank? Okay, yeah, I don't care. Fine. So where am I? Yeah, just out of more curiosity. Oh, these are either blank or it is binary. Okay, cool. Okay, so this is actually a chvec. So why is it I'm using chvec? Um, it's literally because I just need tuples, right? Yeah, this is slightly scuffed, but fair. Okay. So I want it to do I actually use non-uniform tuples? What is this? Um, I mean, like, how should I say this? Like, uh, like, I almost feel like, I almost feel like this is useless. Let me see, like, where did I even use this? Assuming this actually, okay, yeah, so for choice vector, it's just, these should use only here and nowhere else. So I should just, you know what, let's just not worry about this for now. Otherwise, I mean, there's like a million things that we could be worried about, and this, you know, like, one less thing is, sorry, one less thing is good. And then we want to say that the, what is it called? Yeah, maybe we should at least, at least prove something about discrete Gaussians as a warm-up. So we can kind of at least get back to being productive. So why is it that I commented this out? A wait, greater than 0, oh, because there is geometric distribution in the in the standard library already, so I don't need to do this, right? Yeah, and then this is okay. So there is geometric distribution, so I think 10. Let's magic number at its finest. A summable. Yeah, this is why it is, and then this is why not apply that. Um, I mean, I even had the right thing in mind, so just apply it. Why not, right? Anyways, so now we 9 what 16 no, like 21 to 97 is gone. Okay, good. Now what we want to say. Okay, yeah, this is sensible. And then I just go here and see what do I have if I do this, right? Means between that, or I just turn this into a chatting stream, because there is really no, what is it called? Yeah, because there's really no sense of me being like very low energy and being unproductive, and well, I guess there is, right? Because I don't know, I feel like that is also funny enough content in and of itself. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, what's going on here? Why is it not working? It's just broken. What? I mean, it cannot, you know, it has to let me do it. Hmm. Like, where is my proof thing? Like, it's just, I mean, is it frozen? Like, it's not letting me step. Do I find? Let me close this and restart it because this is crazy. Yeah, I feel like, I mean, at some point, I just need to at least. I mean, I don't know how much do I want to show in terms of discrete Gaussians, but I want to at least prove that it is, proof that it's well defined, that it exists. So let's try to do something like that, should we? Okay, it is doing what we want it to do. That is good. And then it says do math, so we should. Let me see what is this doing here. If we can at least force something through. So you're saying what? This is okay, now I'm just saying that this thing is less than the corresponding geometric distribution, and the reason being let me see. The reason being this is what is this? Are these equal? They're not. Wait, one is squared and one is not, right? So basically, we just need to move this in, and then we say that, well, if the exponent is negative, and one is bigger than the other, then wait, if x is 0, then they are the same. Otherwise, yeah, if x is integer, then one of the exponents is always wait. At least that's true for positive x's, but what about negative x's? For x being negative, oh, you have expectation, so things might be fine. I'm just a bit confused. Oh, because there's wait, what? Oh, there's already an absolute value. Okay, good to know. Then I want to search what if I just search for this, is it actually going to give me anything? Because if it does, then this is locate. Oh, it already gave me something, and now I'm not, and I just got rid of it just now. That's unlucky. Let's try this again and see if we can kind of move this in there by saying that there has to be something that allows me to do that. Yes. Like this high school algebra. Oh, good. So what is something like this, but not exactly this? Oh, EXPRM. So I would just keep this here. Actually, yeah, okay, so this is maybe the fun thing that I'm willing to do. Okay, and then, but these are natural numbers. What I want is actually, wait, is this natural? Maybe it's natural because you are taking a, what is it called? Absolute value here, which, yeah, this gives you a natural number. So that is potentially what we want. But then what I'm worried about is, of course, that this thing inside this is not a what is it called? Sorry. Like this. Wait, why is it not letting me the syntax? Oh, okay, yeah, of course, because this. Yeah, but then this is real. Like this is not a right? Like actually, what is it? This is this is real number to a what is it called exponent. So I will need to do some other things like compatibility between real exponents and I mean real to wait. No, but this is no, this should work, right? Because like exponent plus and exponent should be pretty much the same thing, right? So a yeah, maybe later. Let me just try this. Oh, instead of print, the right thing is check because that is what a yeah, because we're using, you know what, yeah, whatever. So a what if I just rewrite a, yeah, if we write exprm, it is not going to go, right? It's frozen. It's not, whatever. Okay, so check exprm, a set notation of, no, unset printing notations. Okay, and then this is a what? Okay, so now I need to somehow. Okay, so what's the difference between exprz and what was the other one? exprz and exp. Okay, so we just print it. And then what about exp? Oh wait, huh? exprz is saying you match this with positive or negative, and then you do it, as opposed to exp would just be a it's funny looking. That is maybe not what I have in mind. Yeah, that definitely is not. Wait, is expr? No, a what was it? expr with the real. Okay, huh? Scary. Okay. Now going back to this then. So this is, so what is this? This is fine. Let me just unset again and print again. Then what is it? It's just string.exp. So if I rewrite, well, I first need to do this. And then what if I rewrite exp? No, exp rz. What? Oh, rewrite. And then simplify, I guess. And then what do I have? And then I have this thing everywhere. Now I should be able to rewrite using what? exprm, is it? Maybe the other way. Yeah, the other way seems reasonable, except it still does not like me. Because you have expr, and this is, wait, huh? This 1 plus 1 is just 2, right? So why is it not giving me this funny? If I did this, it turns my it turns my 2 into 1 plus 1, which is, what if I don't do simplify? Then it gives me this, but then I can just, what is going on here? This is fine, whatever. Let's just do this and be and accept this for what it is. And then now I have expr. So I want to move, yeah, I want to move this across expr. So I want to say, if I did this, is there a way to search for both this and this at the same? I guess I could try, right? Let's first try this. If this doesn't, oh, there we go. So I want to rewrite exprmnet left. Is it? Except I wanted to, wait, what? No, I want to go from here to here. So this is net right, but then I want the other direction. Okay, good, perfect, perfect. And then this does not like me, but if I, oh, because I have, wait, huh? Very good, yeah. That is now because, Well, I mean, there has to be some kind of like EXPR, what is it called? A monotonous, right? So if I just search a EXPR of a of something is less than EXPR of something else, except I cannot spell. Oh no, EXPR like this, then it is going to give me something meaningful. I hope it does not. Okay, a if I just do this in scheme, then is it going to give me anything nice? If not, then this might be a oh, okay, yeah. So can I just apply LEREXPR? Rewrite? No, check, yeah. What does this do? It is saying that, well, this is monotonic, which means a okay. So if I apply, how about apply the other? I cannot rewrite LEREXPR. Oh, I can. That's amazing. Okay. Not sure why I can, but like not sure why is it letting me, but if it lets me, then it lets me, right? And then what do I do? Oh, what if I hit it with this okay, Smurfy does nothing because of course it does not. LRA cannot find witness. Because LRA doesn't do. Oh, okay, yeah, of course. So what do I do here? I would be able to say a rewrite, I guess, EXPR like this. Wait. And set printing notations. And then what is this? During.exp. So if I just actually rewrite during.exp, am I going to get anything that is no, like there has to be easier ways. So there should be .exp. I am disconnected, but whatever. Test mic, test mic. I think I went offline for a moment. Not that it really matters because this is terrible content anyways. Okay, so now I wanted to say that the thing to the, okay, yeah, so rewrite during .expr2. This should have, oh, fine, just rewrite. Can I just rewrite all occurrence like this? I think so, right? Because math comp is a thing. Okay, now LRA, maybe? Still no? Why not? S is a, do I need S is non-zero? If S were non-zero, then I think anything divided by zero is conventionally zero. Then I just have zero on both sides, so that is fine. Otherwise I will have to say a otherwise I can do math. Why is this like this shouldn't be this difficult? Let me see. First of all, can I just do this? Oh, this is equal to a 1 over s. Wait, what's going on? Oh, this is equal. Wait, what? Okay, yeah, this is equal to 1 over s times s. And this is this is actually LRA, right? Yeah, and then a just keep simplifying, I guess. Then a what is the operator precedence here? It doesn't really matter, right? And just copy this and okay, a paste. I want to say this is, well, if I just paste by itself, is it going to parse is the first question. it is parsing, okay? Then in that case, let's actually write down something correct here by saying, wait, this is already what I like, right? Yeah, it is already what I like, I think. Fine, let me just do this. And wait, where is the minus sign? Can I just flip the what is it called? I think I should be able to flip this just by getting rid of minus sign. I don't know, but and maybe don't care for now. So I want to say this entire thing is is equal to well, let me see, 1 over s times s, and then this is just a 2 times s times a x times x. This, if I have written, okay, that's fine because now it's a ring, and now this is also a ring, and then now I want to this is ORA. Okay, good to know. Actually, the thing I have earlier, it also has an easier thing that I can write down. This over 2 is this over this, right? And then I cannot find it because there is, why not? Wait, don't tell me this. What? Why does it not match? Wait, don't tell me this actually. Okay, yeah. So this is actually let me see. So this is actually this, no? Yeah, it is. Okay. So that is funny looking, but whatever. So I do have this and I do have this. So now I can say what? Now I can say that let me just hit this with RA again. I mean, no way, right? I mean, if this would work, it would have worked earlier. Huh. Hmm. This seems obvious though. Let me see. Put my nose. Okay, so let's try this. So I have what? This is equal to this and times this. And the reason why, well, before the reason why, let's actually figure, still not right. Why do you not like me? This is mm, maybe you want this and this. Um, says I'm missing. Wait, do I? It maybe it wants literally just. Oh no, because I'm missing this. Still no. This does not. Left hand side. This does not match. Oh, because. This is funny. What? This is uh for real? Fine. Search and then this is going to this is going to go, right? It's funny how I couldn't find motivation until just now, and now I have motivation because I actually want this over with. Until the Wise code does not like me, then I don't have motivation anymore. It's excellent. Okay. So how do I I mean, this is going to be terrible way of doing it, but then we don't know any better way, so there we go. Why are things shelved? Why is everything frozen? This is amazing. Yeah, this is frozen because there's a million hits. Okay, so that is good. So I want to rewrite during mul RA, right? Doesn't let me. How about this? Okay, now that works. This also works. This is cannot. Okay, that is fine. I will admit this is omitted for now, and then this is still does not work. Why not? Um, 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 um. Hmm. Do I have let the something squared is always at least a number? Like something squared is at least the absolute value? Because if not, then we should. Oh, sorry. If not, then there should be. Like this is. Yeah, like I feel like if I'm still going to be doing this for like however many weeks, then I feel like one thing I really need to do is to actually figure out what is a better way to search these things, because I feel like this is like, how should I say? I mean, it's between that, and I've also heard that when you want to do work like this, then one other thing you have to do, like you kind of have to do, is to just familiarize yourself with the standard library of whatever you are using, because like right now, like doing this, like scrolling through this is, like like proving anything, like even something that seems trivial-ish is just a yeah, it is takes more time than you would expect by just scrolling through the and trying to find the correct lemma. It's between that or I just go poke ChatGPT and see if it gives me anything useful. I feel at some point it might, because this is actually MathComp, which is a popular enough library that it should kind of know what to do here. Yeah, this is really funny. Yeah, actually I'm curious if there is a like AI that can, I mean, for MathComp. Maybe there's not, I don't know. Like there is for Lin, but maybe not for MathComp or not for Rock. Actually, I'm maybe a bit surprised that Rock is still alive and well these days. Oh, maybe I want this. Yeah, let me see. Yeah, let me just jot this down. So yeah, because I need this to prove this up there, I think. I guess I don't know for sure. Hmm. No, I want integers actually. Maybe that is what is missing here, because it is right. Because now I'm taking exponentials of not like real numbers, like integers, and yeah, I think that is yeah. Maybe I've been thinking about this wrong, like all along, because this is like yeah, this is promote it to real numbers, right? Let's check. How do I, what, notation of or something? Notations. Yeah, so this is, how do I check the type of this? It is saying that it is natural. What? What's going on here? So I'm taking the absolute value, which give me natural numbers, and then what? And then I multiply. It's so it's like I turn this into a real number by multiplying this with one real. Okay, that is not, we hate to see it, yeah. We really hate to see it. Then let me see. How do we fix this then? Or do we fix this? I don't know actually. Because I feel like there's gotta be ways to deal with inequalities like this. That is you know what? Yeah. A no, this is just x naught, right? Wait, am I not focused on this goal? Why am I still seeing the other goal? I don't get it. Yeah, and then I say fine, whatever. And then I say if I do this, then okay, yeah. And then now let's do this. Yeah, let's come back here, and I'm still seeing the other goal for no good reason, but whatever. Okay. Is this going to work now? Still no, of course not. LIA maybe? Still no. Okay. Terrible. Okay. So now I want to say it suffices to show that what is it? Suffices to show yeah, I mean this is what it suffices, like what this is what it boils down to, right? Yeah, this is natural number, but then this is, I don't know what type of lists are. A mint, and then this is now this OIA, right? If my things works, no, kidding. Oh, wait, for real? No, but there should be LIA because like something. This is crazy. Like I know I have LIA somewhere. I may be surprised that I did not bring it into this file, but maybe I shouldn't be so surprised. Okay, yeah. So from standard library import this and that. Okay, yeah. And you know what? This should go to the top because I like things being somewhat organized. Not too organized, just a little bit. Yeah. What is this? Everything's so broken. Okay, good, yeah. Well, I guess the stream is, at least the stream so far is already very different from what I was imagining. I mean, this is still like, what is it called? Like, we are not fully off track. Like, this is still the, like, this is still the, what is it called? Wait, oh, because, wait, do I really? Fine. Then what do I do here? So wait, is this actually doing nothing? Okay, fine. Then I don't know. Okay, and then what? And I want to say, oh, and then simplify because I missed math comp, and this does not do what I think it does. That's funny. Um, this is you are taking the absolute value of a natural number. That should literally be, that should literally be doing nothing. So, so this makes no sense. Wait, I already know the name of that just now. So why do I not? Um, yeah. So search number norm x. No, just number norm. I feel I could literally just hit the what is it called? If I just simplify that away, I think it would actually work, right? Because if I had no, like I should be able to just like why not just this? I mean, I might not be losing my mind here, but like this is why it is, right? It's frozen. That's why it is. It's excellent. If you, so I don't know, like, what is this? Yeah. At least I think I feel much better now, actually. So I think this is good. I feel I just haven't been working on, like, haven't worked on this for so long that I just kind of lost touch. But I think now I finally have a better, what is it called, better grasp on this. So I should be able to work on it a little bit better now. Except now it's frozen. Where are you frozen? You are just incredibly frozen, and I'm sad. And also, like, what is going on here? Like, this is. No, like, you're taking a. I mean, I feel like something just looks incredibly strange. Because, like, this is. Like, there is some very strange casting going on here. Because I literally have a. What is it called? Like, taking the absolute value of a natural number should do nothing. And that is not what this thing is telling me. So I don't know what's going on. Okay, the thing is unfroze. That is good. And what is this? Fine, can I do this? Okay, how about this? No? Why not? Wait, it's LRA only for the no, like LRA should be for the what is it called? For inequalities. Or is it literally just for a for equational stuff only? No, like maybe let me check because I feel like I'm losing my mind here. A is LRA for equational stuff only? What if I've got some simple inequality? Okay, that makes sense, yeah. Okay. Oh, except the thing is not linear. Okay. Um, okay. So, um, What about nonlinear stuff? Let's say I've got integers and I don't know, just this. That's true, right? How do I? Is there a single rock math comp tactic to discharge that? Also dispatch that? I keep. I don't know if. Yeah, I think the term is dispatch, not discharge. Yeah, whatever. Integers, please. Okay. NIA. Huh. Okay. Can I accent? Would I be able to just hit this thing with NIA earlier? It can. Okay. How about all the way up here? NIA? No. Okay. But then it does NIA. Oh, of course that can be NIA because yeah, that is the no. Okay. Okay, yeah, whatever, and that works. So now we just need to actually do this, which is the funny part. Hey, I don't know. Okay, good, yeah. Staring at this is fun. Also, like, why is it not just like it should? Why is it showing me all my goals? Like when I'm in the bullet, I should be oh because math comp nonsense, right? Let me see. There is some funny thing. Okay, that's true. Yeah, so NIA works. Yes. A let me see. So I'm seeing what is it called? All my goals, even when I'm inside a bullet point. Is there I'm using mathcomp with some and the SS proof library. Is it possible that some default behaviors were changed? Or anyways, how do I focus on one goal? I guess yeah, I feel like this is precisely a thing that like does not matter at all, but you know, yeah, something like that. Yeah, maybe it has to be something like this. Hmm, what is this? Has no effect because no, like this is, but no, like this is. Wait, what? What do you mean? Like this is not even. Wait. What on earth? This is not. This is stupid. Wait. Um, I think you are getting confused. This is I'm working on a math comp, i.e. rock/coke project. There's no link here. Yeah, this is a yeah, this is funny here. I kind of want to say this bad response. You know what? Yeah, why not? This is just completely not true. I mean, I don't know. I really don't know. Yeah, fine, whatever. I mean, I got it by doing this, so it's like whatever. Okay. If I just do this, is this going to okay? Yeah, that is going to give me something that is sensible. But that is also going to break the what is it called 80 column lines. So whatever. There we go. That's fine. Or no, like this is not even worth doing. Like not worth doing this focus goal thing. This is literally just single line. Okay, good. Where are we? Let's see. Enable all. Sure, whatever. Logical visual. Yeah, okay. Bullet consider. Okay, yeah. This is. Yeah, this is correct. Yeah, okay. Um, like this is like the thing is going to. Yeah, okay, whatever. This is really whatever. Well, okay, I guess the kind of, I don't know, the kind of only good thing out of this entire situation is that what is it called? Is that I managed to get back into writing a math comp, but I've had too much caffeine that my stomach is upset now, so I think I would just take a break here and come back probably later today. So thank you all, see you.